Hi there folks, you're watching the Black Powder Shooter 44 channel. Today I'm going to show you how to shoot smokeless powder in your black powder revolver. No, just kidding, this is not one of those videos. Today I have out the Remington New Model Army equipped with a Kirst drop-in conversion. Now, what this is a drop-in conversion cylinder which takes your cap and ball revolver from shooting cap and ball to shooting cartridges. So now this gun can shoot one of these guys right here. So 45 long Colt cartridge. And we're going to take a closer look at it here, so let's get to it. Before we get on with the rest of the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my friends at Pro4Show Products. We all know that as shooters need good hearing protection so that we don't go deaf. So I would recommend you pick up a pair of Pro4Show earmuffs. Now these have a 34 decibel rating, which is better than a lot of commercial products you can get, and they run right around $20 per pair on Amazon.com. And if you use my promo code that I will list below and on the video screen as well, you will receive 5% off your order. So go pick up a pair of Pro4Show earmuffs today. Now, let's get on with the rest of the video. So here we have the New Model Army conversion up here at the table. Take a closer look at it. The specific conversion cylinder we have out here today is the Kirst Civil War conversion. So all that means, the Civil War conversion, is that it has one firing pin on the back ring here for each chamber, because you need a firing pin for a center fire cartridge. It has the built-in firing pin on the cylinder, and these firing pin looking things actually aren't firing pins. They're supposed to look like fake nipples. So a lot of Civil War reenactors like to use these conversions because it looks like they're shooting cap and ball, when in fact they could just load up some 45 Colt blanks to use in the battle. So that's what this is. I wanted to get the Pale Rider conversion, and this is very similar to that. I wanted to get the Pale Rider conversion originally, but I couldn't find any, and there was only 2 Civil War conversions left. And I got it at a similar price to the Howell's conversion, so I decided to go for the Kirst conversion. Now, a downside is that it's a 5-shot cylinder, which really isn't a big deal to me. But the Howells usually have 6 shots, and the Kirst has 5. The Pale Rider conversion is named after the movie with Clint Eastwood, where you could see in the scene where he is swapping out a cylinder, and you can see his conversion cylinder. So that's what that's named after. This is pretty much the same thing, but it has this little feature that makes it popular among reenactors. So I'm going to install it in the gun here real quick. We're going to be shooting 2 kinds of ammo here today. We have Black Hills ammunition, and we got some Fiocchi ammo, which I haven't shot the Fiocchi yet. I shot quite a bit of the Black Hills, and honestly I wasn't too impressed. It seems to be shooting high and left with that. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to see what the Fiocchi can do. Maybe it'll be about the same. This shoots about 725 feet per second, the Black Hills ammunition, and a Fiocchi shoots at 750 feet per second with 312 foot-pounds of energy. So you want to keep your ammo underneath 1,000 feet per second, as I'll talk about more in a minute. I'm going to install it in the gun here real quick. We got our cap and ball cylinder in here right now, but I'm going to take it out. I need to do it this way. I can never do it the other way. So I'll take our cap and ball cylinder out, and we're going to install the conversion cylinder. If I could get it lined up. I always have trouble getting this one lined up. There we go. And we have it installed in the gun. Now, it's a 5-shot cylinder, and you could safely load 5 when you're out at the range, because you have a little notch on the cylinder right here. This little notch here is over, is not over a chamber, so it's just resting on a safety notch and metal in between the chambers. So we can rotate that under the hammer, and now that's safe. It's resting between chambers. As you can see, if you look this way, it's in between chambers. So that's the way you could load 5 when you're out at the range. You know, if you're carrying it around, you know, it might not be the smartest thing to load all 5. Maybe 4 might be a better idea. But since I'm out here at the range, I'm going to be loading L5. I don't want to load 4 in a revolver. So I'm going to take it out and get it loaded up here real quick. And we'll do that in just a second. Also, I forgot to mention that a perk for the Kirst conversion is that you could shoot 45 Colt as well as 45 ACP. But you have to purchase a separate cylinder, but you can use the same cylinder ring. So you purchase a separate cylinder, an ACP cylinder, as well as a 45 Colt cylinder, and then you can have 2 and you can be shooting both. So we're going to get it loaded up here real quick. I'm going to start off with the Fiocchi ammo because I haven't shot that yet. I only have a few rounds of Black Hills left, and I want to put it on paper to see exactly where it's hitting, but I know it shoots high. That's what my experience has been with it. So these are both round nose, obviously lead, round nose, flat point bullets. That's what I would recommend shooting in your conversion. You have to get the specific cowboy ammo. If you're using, you can't use plus P loads and really a lot and copper jacketed rounds, stuff like that. You want to use pure or lead rounds. And also, if you're using a pointed bullet, it probably wouldn't fit in the chamber. That's why I'm using the round nose flat point bullets, because if you look, that's very close to the chamber mouth. So you want to use the proper fitting cartridge for your conversion. So we're going to get it loaded up. It's a 5-shot cylinder. We're going to load all 5 because, as you see, you have that safety notch that I was talking about earlier. So we can safely load 5. I'm going to drop 5 45 Colt cartridges in there. Put the cylinder ring back on. Take our revolver. And I am going to try to put the cylinder in. There you go, hear that click. And I think I had it in the safety notch, but just to double check. See, we got our little notch there. It is now resting on the safety notch. It's all loaded up safely, and we're ready to go fire it downrange. Alright, we've got the 1858 conversion all loaded up. Let's go fire it downrange on some steel. I lost count there at the end. Okay, this time we have the 45 Colt conversion loaded up with Black Hills ammunition, and we're going to put 5 rounds on paper and see how it shoots. So let's do it. Alrighty, so I was aiming for the bullseye, and we managed to get a nice 4-shot grouping here. This was the first shot, and then the rest went up here. So a little high, but it's an accurate grouping. So all center mass, you know, we've done the job. But still, it's pretty good grouping. So let's try some Fiocchi ammo on paper and see how it does. Okay, real quick, we just fired the cylinder full. And I'll inject the cases here. Unfortunately, the drop-in conversions don't have an ejector rod. Or a loading gate to eject the cartridges, so I'm gonna have to take them off from the cylinder. So you open it up, you got your spent cartridges in there, and see there, I was able just to dump them out. But sometimes if they get stuck in the cylinder, you just use a pin just to poke them out from the back side. But anyway, that's how it's done. So I'm gonna get this loaded up, and we're gonna go back down range and shoot it again. All right, we are now loaded up with the Fiocchi ammo. We're gonna put it on paper and see how it does. Alrighty, so I decided to aim for the head this time. I drew in a little blacked off Sharpie. And it is a little harder to hold it at a higher elevation. But still, we're shooting high and a little scattered, not as tight grouping as the Black Hills ammo gave us. So I guess that takes back what I said earlier about the Black Hills not being accurate, right? But anyway, we're shooting about 4 inches-ish high. And we got a grouping that's about the size of my hand. So I'm gonna mark this off, and then we're gonna go shoot some more steel. All right, so we're back after more than a brief break. It decided to start pouring on me when I was shooting the video before. So we're back, and we're gonna go ring up some steel with the new model Army. You always have to miss one. You always gotta miss one of them. Alright, I'm getting ready to embarrass myself here. I'm gonna try to shoot the gong way out there. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't shot long range with the cartridge conversion, so let's see what happens. Okay, we got 3 out of 5 there. I had to hold about 10 inches or so under the target. Alright, well it's that time again. We got some of my favorite targets down there, some shaving cream and soda. Let's see if we can take them out with the 45 long coat conversion. Alright, so I'll wrap up our review of the 1858 Remington Kirst conversion. A lot of fun to shoot. As you can see, I was missing things quite a bit, so I have to get used to it a little bit more. But it's pretty accurate. Shoots a little high. Shoots about 4 or 5 inches high, about 10-12 yards. That's what I found out. But if you want to shoot smokeless in your black powder gun, give this a try. Be sure to subscribe to me over on gunstreamer.com and follow me on Instagram at blackpowdershooter.44. Subscribe to me here. Go check out Pro for Show products. And until next time, have a great day.